Hello everyone, welcome back to Fundrise Finance. The month of October continued to be volatile in the markets, with the S&P 500 dropping more than 2%, continuing its negative trend from the month of September, where it was down almost 5%. So over the last 3 months, the S&P 500 has dropped almost 8.5%. If you look at the year-to-date numbers, now July 31st was the peak in the market this year, and you can see from then till now, they have dropped 8.6%. Still, the S&P 500 is positive for the year, up almost 10%. And look at the market components for last month, we can see more red than green. The companies who have reported amazing numbers or are giving great focus are being rewarded, like Microsoft or Amazon. And those which are giving not so great future forecast, like Google, that fell more than 7% for the month, are being punished. The energy sector, which was largely guided by ExxonMobil or Chevron, dropped big time in October after they announced their own acquisition deals. The market right now is in the fear territory as per the Fear and Greed Index from CNN. When you look at the timeline of this index, we can see pretty much the index was in the fear category throughout the month of October. Now, will this index go back into the greed area or not before the end of the year? We don't know. But what we do know for sure is if you own quality stocks in your portfolio, you will be rewarded in the long run. And that's what we are here to discuss in this video, that how much my portfolio made as dividends for the month of October. So without any further delay, let's check it out. Starting with my Fidelity portfolio, whose current value is $61,084. It has done almost 4% in the month of October. We saw it reaching the peak of almost 63,000 towards middle of the month, but then as the market gave away, so did my portfolio. So you look at the dividends in this portfolio for the month of October. I did receive a lot from many of the companies. I downloaded all these transactions into an Excel. You can see $3.75 from UGI, $10.60 from DIVB ETF, $7.91 from DGRO ETF, 78 cents from Coal, a very minor 35 cents from IUSG, another growth ETF, $2.52 from Huntington Bank shares, $1.84 from Coca-Cola, 93 cents from ADP, $3.14 from Devo, $4.48 from VOO, $1.10 from Main Street Capital, that's a monthly payer, $11.62 from Vici Properties, $7.26 from JEPQ, $7.39 from JP, 59 cents from International Flavors, $2.92 from Merck, $3.49 from Best Buy, $18.88 from Altria Group, 93 cents from Chubb, 85 cents from Amphenol, $2.93 from Philip Morris, $22.50 from Medical Properties Trust, $1.55 from Realty Income, $1.72 from Mondelez, $2.76 from Leggett and Platt, $1.74 from Franklin Resources, $4.28 from WP Carey, 95 cents again from Main Street Capital. I don't know, for some reason Main Street Capital is paying twice every month of late. $3.11 from Federal Realty, $2.76 from Electronic, $4.64 from Comcast, $3.12 from Cisco, 80 cents from Oracle, 45 cents from IDEX Corp, $3.58 from American Tower, $4.20 from JP Morgan Chase, 54 cents from QQQ ETF, $1.42 from the Fidelity Money Market Fund SPAXX. There's almost 5% interest on the cash held in this account. And finally, $3.69 from Edison International. I track all my investments through Google Sheets, and this is one for Fidelity. You can see the current portfolio yields 4.28% with an annual income of $2,685. So adding up all the dividends in the month of October in the Fidelity portfolio, we get $158.07. Now, typically the first month of the quarter is my least paying month, and that tradition continues here. But we see here the October trend line is much higher than July. That's because I moved my assets from M1 Finance into Fidelity in August, from where I saw the dividends getting higher. The dividend lines are getting higher and higher, but over time they will normalize. From a quarterly standpoint, we see here the Q4 number starting to show up. We have 2 more months left in this quarter, so yeah, by the end of it, I hope it either matches or beats out the Q3 number. Let's see. And then from an annual standpoint, we see here the 2023 numbers stand at $1,217. Coming to my favorite chart of all, as usual, the dividends by quarter. Here we can see the nice laddered upward growth of dividends quarter by quarter. Roughly by the end of Q4, this number should be higher than the one in Q3. That will keep the trend intact. Let's see what the next 2 months brings in. Looking at the expected dividend payments for the month of November, here we can see expected payments from AT&T, Verizon, Clorox, General Dynamics, One Main Holdings, APD, Northwest Bankshares, Texas Instruments, AbbVie, Abbott Labs, A.O. Smith, Hormel, Kinder Morgan, Venture Capital, Morgan Stanley, Realty Income, Procter& Gamble, Caterpillar, Citigroup, Charles Schwab, Paychex, Arbor Realty, and finally Conagra. So adding up all of these, we should expect close to $229. So that should kickstart my November payment in a good way, thus bringing up these numbers higher. Next is coming to my Acorns portfolio, whose value is just $10 shy of $6,000. In the last 1 month, this portfolio is down almost 3%, in line with the overall market. Year to date, it's up just over 4%. Acorns is my set it and forget portfolio, where I have $25 coming in every week. Along with the roundups, I end up investing close to $120 or $125. It's a very simple way of being invested. So this is my Acorns portfolio tracker. You can see the portfolio dividend is 2.17% with an annual income of just over $130. It's a simple 4 ETF portfolio with VOO being the large cap contributor at 55% allocation. Then we have IJH, that is the mid cap at 10%, IJR at 5%, that's the small cap, and international, that's IXUS at 30%. So whatever we invest into this portfolio gets invested according to how much each allocation is set up and whether it's higher or lower. So we need to calculate all of that. Icons does it for you. I made videos in the past on this, on how it's a great way to start anybody investing into the market. This is where I started investing almost 6 years ago, and I still continue to do it. I just go over this portfolio once a month during this portfolio review videos. Last 1 month, I received $16.70 as dividends. That's what we see here captured. Overall, again, annual value, I'm expecting this bar to be higher than what was in 2022. Let's see what my December payments come out to be. Looking at the overall portfolio, here we can see the current value at $67,123, currently yielding 4.19% with an annual income of $2,815. You can see the dividends for the quarter chart, each bar being either equal to the before or higher than that. So like I said, hopefully by end of November and December, this bar is higher than what was in Q3, and that will keep the trend continued. Looking at other dividend metrics, this portfolio, if I look at the monthly dividend, it pays me close to $235. Look at it weekly wise, it's just over $54. Per day, it's almost $8. If you look at 24-hour day, it's 32 cents. And if you look at an 8-hour work day, it will like $1.35. So yeah, by the time I retire, I deliver dividends from my overall portfolios are able to let me sustain such long-term goal. But yeah, you have to start somewhere, keep building towards it, and finally achieve it. That's what it is. Slow and steady, brick by brick, and I'm sure the goal will be achieved. So that's all I have in this video. Hope you all found some value from it. And if so, I would really appreciate if you could hit that like and subscribe button so that YouTube can suggest this video to many more people out there. And that would really help this young channel. Until we meet in the next video, let's try to do as much as possible to be financially healthy and keep taking the small strides towards financial freedom. See ya. Bye.